Okay. I know. You don't have to remind me twice. I've already got that under control, but thank you. I've got all that side stuff up on a little tab on the right because there's way too much of it to miss. I wonder if this scene's voiced. I don't remember if it was or not. So I mentioned side quests that are easily missable, and this is one of them in a chain. We'll be talking to a character up here once I get some other treasure. I think there's a treasure on this side of it. No? Okay, fine. So here's our friend. Here's the person we need to talk to. They're not terribly important, I'm sure.
Hey, hold on.
Hello? I beg your pardon, but what are you looking at?
Humanity at work. A tenacious attachment to this life.
Oh, fucking hell, I wasn't ready for that voice.
Huh?
Why? Why must humans live the lives they do? They fight for a share of monopolized technology and hurt even those closest to them.
Are you talking about Blastia? I can't speak for anyone else, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any reason why we get dumped into the world. But once you're here, you just do what you can to give this life everything you've got.
Perhaps there is truth in what you say.
Hey!
Goodbye now.
He's gone.
I'm leaving.
What was that all about?
Got me. They say the heat can make people go a little crazy.
Is it hot?
So yeah, that's a side quest start. There's a number of little meetups we'll have with our friend of an unknown name there. I thought there was something on this roof. Maybe it was these boxes and I'm just completely wrong about it. I got my way. Fine. Alright. Goodbye. Ah, egg and milk. Perfect. Are you playing your shield like a violin? What are you doing? Look, we can't steal from inside the house. We can only steal from outside the house. Look at our friends here. I mean, I'm sure the one on the left isn't important, seeing as they were literally in the opening cutscene. Oh, hey.
You there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Watch your manners around the president. Well, what do you say?
So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
So she's basically the president of the bank.
Guilds, huh?
We'll learn, like, the guilds are a separate system of the world that are pretty big to the game. We've run into a couple. The monster hunters represent a guild. You know.
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
You know him well.
The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
Oh, repeat.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Go to the Quoy Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
Thanks. I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
I really enjoy Yuri's interactions with just the world. Is repeat the second opinion?
Estelle.
I'm not waiting around for the monsters to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess I'll just have to take the other way around by myself.
What? How did you... Hey, wait for me!
Oh, hold on.
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, giving up their rights as Imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knights' protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
Alright, one moment. Alright. I'm gonna put you back in this and give you pork chop. Alright, time to head to the woods then. We got some new weapons. I think we're doing good. On the meat bone. So we want to go west through the woods, and we're gonna meet, I think we meet another
Guess we
character
can do
that way,
this.
if I remember my workings right.
Holy power! Holy power, come to me! First aid!
I got a little worked up.
Beef. So yeah, I'll be mastering... Oh, I should show off the skill that I've got, because it's actually quite important. So, backstep is a skill that almost every Tales
Guess we
game
can
gives you
do
by
this.
default. It's this.
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
It's the ability to backstep out of a block.
Alright, who's next?
Holy power! Oh, I feel so powerful!
And hopefully, I plan on going for another couple hours. Hopefully we meet my favorite character. I don't know if we actually get to the City of Scholars today or not, but
Oh man. Alright.
I'd be real excited if we got to meet my favorite character in the game, so...
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
We already met Raven once. We just don't know it yet.
Oh, man. Alright.
But that's for the future, which again, we'll be leaving in the future until we get there. But now we're going through the woods.
Alright, who's next?
Ooh! Dog move.
My way!
Dog move.
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
No.
No way.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Alright, anyway, into the woods, we can see Halure. And I think we can see Osseo. Yeah, Osseo behind it. So we can see both the cities up ahead. That's good.
A forest in a place like this can only mean the Koi Woods?
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Curse.
So that must be the surprise.
Ancient
Not
curse.
going in? That's fine by me, but what about Flynn?
I know. Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
Give that to Yuri right now. Oh. Oh, hey, it's a Pokemon. Are you ready to fight a Pokemon?
Let's get this over with.
Oh, it's not a Pokemon. there's a
You
good
want
combo.
revenge? Bring it!
Alright. Continue to have some treasures to find. Pretty advanced anime right here. Yes, it is. Tales of Vesperia is quite the anime
I was
game.
just getting warmed up.
But I am a big fan of the Tales series as it is, so... we get to have a fun cast and a more active battle, which is what I'm more... yeah, the little whimper is me telling Repeat not to use an item. Which reminds me, I actually want to change Repeat up. I don't know who that is. Sure, I'll meet them soon.
Sorry if I hurt you.
But yeah, I like how active fights are.
Alright, who's next? Take this!
Stop it. No, you can't have it. This is on Steam, yes. It's on Steam, and...
First aid.
yes, I've played Vesperia before. I'm playing the fun when I say I have no idea who that character is.
We finished them off.
This is on Steam. This is on Switch, PS4. I think it's on basically every console. It came out yesterday. This is a remake or a re-release of the PS3 version, the enhanced version.
Did you hear something?
That is correct,
My
County
feet
Kittens.
feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no, is this the curse?
What sort of curse is it supposed to be anyway?
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
Oh, brother.
It's not so bad.
What's that?
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this?
Attachments for dogs are really good.
Let's take a break.
I'm all right. Huh? What's this?
Oh,
Estelle!
don't touch orb.
Damn, that's bitter.
Repeat as a pillow.
You alright?
Oh, my head feels a little... I'll be fine. What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air. That's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse.
Is Blastia just another word for Magitech? Yeah. Magitech and air are like the... so, Tales games always have their own fake word for, like, Magitech. Like, always. Valkanus. Kramels. X-spheres. Phonons. They're all the same.
Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
I mean, obviously they're different within the
But I
context of each of their
can't.
games,
If
but
we
they're
don't
all
catch up
magic
with Flynn
stuff.
Soon.
And what if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry.
I like Kramels the most. Here, have an orange.
Ugh!
I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
Hold on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Aren't you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
I mean that Flynn's gotta beat him up.
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky. Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
Wasn't anything special.
I thought it was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You gotta learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
So cooking is a mainstay within all the Tales games.
Practice with recipes?
I'm so sad that the Wonder Chef isn't a mainstay in all of them, but...
Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now. So, in order to make a sandwich, you'll need bread and an egg.
That's it, that's all you need. Bread plus egg is sandwich.
Which we just happen to have right here. After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well, you usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
Yeah, basically. Oh my god, look at the tail.
Repeat. Well, shall we be going?
Ooh, it's even got the really... yes. Oh, sorry, that little noise thing is the...
Rapide, when I passed out, you laid down and made the nicest pillow for me. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I'm thanking Rapide.
Rapide? He's not here.
Huh? What? Maybe he doesn't like me.
Nah, he acts like that with just about everybody.
Well then, I'll just have to keep trying until he accepts me.
So the music in this area reminds me of Metroid Prime, of all places. I feel like I'm in Phendrana Drifts. Nothing bad about that. Also, check out way back here where you can see that big bird. We're not going to be fighting Big Bird
Sorry
yet.
if I hurt you.
Alright, who's next?
Nope.
No.
Azure Edge!
Power, come to me. First aid.
Resound, O cry of victory! Alright.
Bark, bark, bark. Oh, Repeat's such a good dog. Ooh. Yeah, sure, that's an upgrade. But yeah, there's a big old bird in the background there. You can see right there. That's one of the things the monster hunters would be after. I think when I get the next character, we'll break out level 2 of the new titles.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
We'll be learning more about those monsters in a little bit, I believe, before we get to Halure.
Holy power, come to me!
All right, who's next? Azure Edge! Azure Edge!
Wonderful!
Azure Edge!
Holy power, come to
You want revenge? Bring it!
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
They say no medicine can cure a fool, but I wish something could cure a bad sense of direction.
B? Ooh, hard mail. Oh, that's what I already bought. Ha. Bees? I don't want to fight bees. There's a little wiggly Pokemon in here.
Let's work together.
This Mandragora is literally a Pokemon.
Take this!
First aid. Holy power, come to me.
But yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing the beginning of the PS3 only content stuff for a while. No, for a little while. Like, I did not play the PS3 version up since it didn't come out in English, but it's still a while until we get to.
Running all through my body.
There we go. We learned backstep, so now I can swap off that equipment once I get something better. So here's like this weeds we can't get rid of at the mow. Ooh. Repeat gets a cape. I think Estelle would look good with a cape too.
Let's work together.
Lilligant or Roselia, yeah. One thing to note, skills have usage numbers. I should probably swap these around for a while. And using them...
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
That one's from level up.
But can you really?
Never mind.
Some skills will get better as they hit different thresholds on usage.
Prepare to die, Eggbear!
Oh, God.
Whoa!
I think I'm just gonna let Carol spin around here for a little while. Just, you know. Yeah, it's powerful infinite.
Oh, man, that hurt. I'm warning you. I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs. Oh my gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
This is a lot better with a little Carol doll on the back of Repeat here.
Is this kid for real?
It's all right now.
Huh?
The monster turned into a girl?
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
Like I said, a lot of recognizable VAs.
Hell, I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel the globe in search of the toughest monsters.
So yeah, Hunting Blades, we met them before. They're the Monster Hunter Guild.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What? Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going? You guys are here to enter the woods, right? Well then, I'll...
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halure.
No way!
Oh my god, the
You guys
Emil
made it
thing.
through
Oh.
the cursed woods?
There we go. There's a really good shot of Repeat.
Did you guys run into any Eggbears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Eggbears were a thing were a monster you fought in Tales of Eternia a number of times. Enough so that it actually became a plot relevant point at near the end of near the end of disc 2.
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
Man, wonder if I should head back to town then. They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. All right. I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear. The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort. See that? I've even got my own Blastia. What? You guys both have one too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
Don't spin around again.
It has information about monsters. After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey,
Thank
wait!
you.
Who said you could just ride in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight. Hey, that's actually not too bad.
I like Carol well enough. He is a small child.
Yo, do you guys even know where you're going? Halure's to the north, once you get out of the woods.
He's basically an annoying small child, but he has some fun moments in the plot.
Come on, guys, wait for me.
Monster book. Anyway.
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
Repeat. Alright. Let's go ahead and open up another set of... So, let's go with Yuri bonus title 2, Estelle 2, Carol 1. Repeat's only got 4. And we want the Carol customization now. Alright. So, you know, we have our suits and all that, but... God, tank top lover. Sure. Oh, they just give us the best accessory right out the gate? No, sorry, that's not the right hat. Sorry, I had a moment. There's a different hat that's better. Not the best accessory. It's close, though. So, we've got Young Hunter, Lunch Lady. We'll go with the armor. Let's go ahead and put on the Saint Seiya armor. Keep that going. Oh, we can even give him like a... Oh my god. Ooh, hold on. How many people can use that? Happy New Laws, everybody. The Shurdagon means it changes clothes. The normal ones don't. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Sure, there's nothing bad about this weird orb. Destroy all orbs. Alright, let's put Carol on. So there's Halure. Halure's the town with the big tree.
I'm gonna do it!
Out of my way!
Dragon over! No, this! Dragon over!
So Carol's got a lot of like really good like area effects, including some healing that's actually pretty usable.
Holy power, come to me!
Dragon over! This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Carol's got a lot of like good area
I
hits.
feel so powerful!
Having friends to talk to really makes traveling a lot more fun. When I'm by myself, I get a little scared. I mean bored.
Yeah, uh-huh. Hey, Carol, there's a monster behind you.
What?
Oh, my mistake. I must be seeing things.
Don't do that!
Our trip just got more lively.
Alright, so before I go to town, I need to find the camp. Looks like it's over there on that hill. That's a stump. There it is.
Carol, are you okay? Even though your sword's still broken?
Nah, it's lighter and feels easier to use.
Now your sword won't be swinging you anymore. Sounds good to me. Breaking your sword to get it to just the right length. You're obviously some guild's ace.
Yuri, you didn't break Carol's sword on purpose, did you?
I'm not that good.
Yeah, again, there's a lot of missable side quests. This is the monster hunting one. Dot. Yep. So the blade that Yuri's holding always changes with you. I like that a lot. Your weaponry changes with equipment. It's nice. Your armor doesn't, but, you know. So yeah, we get to learn about the Gigantos monsters, which we've seen a couple of in the world. This looked like a trick yo-yo. What does that mean, Yuri?
Estelle, what are you looking at?
It's a map of the area around here.
Oh, let me see. Hey, this is almost completely blank. You can't call this a map.
Really?
You should try a surveyor's guild like the World Cellar. Their maps are really amazing. All the top guild members have one.
So then naturally you've got a copy, right, Carol? Let's see it.
Well, you see, once you get as good as I am, you don't need to use a map anymore.
Who needs a
that's
map?
Too bad. I really wanted to see it.
Thanks, Az. But yeah, so they'll be blocking certain areas so we can't, like, all continue going in certain directions.
Let's work together.
The game kind of locks off for a little while. It's not for too long, but...
Alright, who's next?
How's this? Power!
Hey, Power Hammer!
That was awesome!
Perfect. There's always got to be a POW hammer in a Tales game. That's just the rules. I don't make them. These are some ancient ruins we'll be visiting a little later.
What's the matter, Repeat? Why are you mad? Hold on! You don't want to eat me, do you? Help me, Yuri!
Something the matter, Carol?
It's nothing.
Talk about mood swings.
Yeah, we'll be visiting those ruins later, but first we have to head over to Halure and see if
Guess
Flynn's
we can do
around.
this.
Nice jumps. We need to buy some more of these.
Holy power, come to me!
finish them off. This Carol guy is kind of weird.
He does seem a bit restless, but that doesn't make him a bad person.
He doesn't seem evil, but I'll bet he's got some weird thoughts going on in his head.
You're only saying that because you can see some of yourself in him.
You think the two of us are alike?
Yes, it's like you have genuine emotions, but your pride won't let you show them. So I can't bring myself to dislike him.
Huh.
Did I upset you?
No, that's just some pretty deep insight about people you only just met is all.
Hey!
It's like you're sarcastic and brooding at times. Well, not... Yuri isn't brooding at times, actually. He's just very sarcastic. And more deflecting than brooding, I think is a better way to put it. Anyway, there's a problem here in Halure.
Halure, the city of blossoms.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't they have a barrier here?
Yes, there should be.
Yes, the immediate problem.
You guys haven't been to Halure before, right? So then you haven't heard about the tree barrier.
Tree barrier?
Some Blastia fuse to plant life, gain organic qualities, and evolve. The tree barrier of Halure is one prime example of this. I read that in a book.
Oh my god. The cyber future that Yuri lives in.
Well, thank you, Professor. So what's happened to this famous barrier?
I'm real happy about the cyber glasses.
Doesn't look like it's doing much right now.
Every year, just before the blossoms are in full bloom, the barrier weakens for a while. It's just that time of year right now. And the monsters took the opportunity to attack.
Is that when the barrier went down?
Yeah, the monsters were taken care of, but the tree is slowly starting to decay. Hey!
What is it?
Sorry, I gotta run! Bye!
Up later.
Does that kid ever sit still? So I guess you'll be looking for Flynn now, huh, Estelle? Doesn't she know we need to keep a low profile? And what happened to looking for Flynn?
I need to buy more magic lenses. I just need like 15 at all times so I don't run out. Yeah, every Easter this place just gets annihilated by monsters for like 5 days. Sucks pretty bad.
Might I help heal your wounds?
Oh yeah, 15 is item max.
Oh my, you can use healing arts? Why, that would be excellent. But I'm afraid we don't have very much money.
No. I don't need any money.
Amazing. The pain is all gone. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Please don't mention it.
My heavens, what amazing healing arts you have.
How can we ever thank you?
There's a wizard in the background of this shot.
No, really. Think nothing of it.
What a humble young lady. I wish the Imperial Knights could follow your example.
God, why are the knights such pieces of shit? Oh, I'm sorry.
Not a chance. The knights
Did I say that
refuse
aloud?
to lift a finger to protect us from the monsters.
Well, I guess the Empire couldn't care less what happens to us here.
Yeah, the Empire abandoning its citizens literally 10 miles from the capital doesn't bode very well for the Empire being called an empire. Kind of a problem, really.
No, that's not true.
Ah, but that one night sure was different, wasn't he?
Yes, that young man. If not for him, we would have all been lost. The barrier weakened earlier than usual this year, and we were attacked before the guild could come to protect us. There was a knight who happened to be passing through our town on a pilgrimage. He and his brigade drove off all the monsters.
A knight on a pilgrimage.
Was this knight named Flynn by any chance?
Yes, his name was Flynn Shifo.
Is he still in the city?
No, he left the village afterwards in search of a mage who could fix the barrier.
Do you know where he went?
It looked like he was headed east, but beyond that I couldn't tell you.
I see. So we can wait here, and Flynn will come to us.
Looks like we've caught up with him. Don't you feel better now?
Yes. I won't be able to relax until I see him. I guess I feel better.
I think I'll go have a look at this famous tree. Want to come with?
Ah, yes. Yuri, you don't mind? You're okay not going after the Blastia core thief?
I can spare enough time to look at a tree at least.
Sadly, the tree is having a pretty bad day.
I had the wrong person. And none of the others from the guild are here either. I kept her waiting so long. She must have gotten mad and left. I wanted to show her Halure's flowers in full bloom. Then maybe...
Carol, what's the matter?
Where'd she go? Is she really gone? I'm doing the best I can.
Carol?
Let's give him some time alone.
It's over. It's over. It's all over. It's really over. Everything. Everything is over.
Oh my god, Carol. I think Carol's like 13 or 14, it feels like. Which is older than, again, I would expect.
Yeah! We got weapons now! We're gonna beat those monsters! The mayor's gonna let us fight now! Let's beat up those monsters just like Flynn! Yeah!
Even those kids are trying to fight. I hope the barrier is restored soon.
Me too. Even though Dadenhold was struggling without a barrier, they'd have had issues even with one.
Yes, barriers really do have a big impact on people's day-to-day lives.
Well, they keep people safe from monsters just by being there. It's no surprise it changes things.
I want to help heal Halure's tree as soon as possible so that everyone can feel safe again.
Yeah, like, putting a barrier up in places makes it, like, more of a, urban place, because people kind of tend to those, you know? It's like, ah, this is a safe location now.
It's huge up close.
The tree's flowers should blossom any day now.
Yeah, I wish I could see it in bloom.
I know how you feel. There's something about the image of a tall tree vibrant with blossoms and protecting the city that's so romantic. You know, I'm gonna stay here and help heal the injured.
If you're gonna heal something, maybe you could heal the barrier itself.
What do you mean?
Hey, you ever think of using healing magic on a tree?
When monsters come again, more people are gonna get hurt. Those kids we just saw could be among them.
That's true, but I have no idea how I could heal the barrier.
What you need to heal is this tree. It wouldn't be in this condition just because some monsters attacked it.
You think there's some other reason?
I think there's gotta be.
What are the two of you doing over here?
We're trying to figure out why the tree has withered like this.
I don't know if you'll make much progress on that one. The night Flynn couldn't figure out the reason either.
Oh, Carol! Carol, we need your help!
No, so again, the way it works is that they obviously had all the recorded dialogue from Troy Baker in the 360 version. And then at later times when they re-recorded dialogue, it's a different one. Clear, but we still sort of have Troy Baker here. You will hear when it's the difference between the two different Yuri VAs. You'll notice it. It won't be like, oh, that's kind of no.
What are you talking about?
It's pretty sizable.
It seems these two are trying to figure out the reason the trees withered so.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
I know the reason. It's why I was in the forest looking for the Eggbear.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look closely at the ground. Notice the strange color? That color is where the ground absorbed the blood of monsters who attacked the town. That blood has been poisoning Halure's tree.
The black blood of the earth.
What? The monster blood? I had no idea.
Carol, you really know your stuff, don't you?
It was nothing.
Is there anything we can do to get rid of the poison?
I know a way, but... well, no one believes me.
Come on, try us.
I think we'd be able to do it if we had a panacea bottle.
That's it. Just so panacea bottles in Tales games are like 5 cents.
Maybe we can get one in the general store.
Let's go, Yuri.
We're gonna cure status condition on tree.
I can't wait until the tree's blossoms are in full bloom. They'll be fantastic.
I bet there's a flood of petals big enough to just sweep you away.
All those petals dancing in the breeze. It'd be like a dream.
I wonder how they deal with all their houses getting buried in flowers every year. That's gotta be a pain to clean up.
You really take the fun out of things, Yuri.
You just throw some Advil at the tree. It's pretty simple. I wonder if the general store's even open. That's the inn. This is the general store? Regulus.
Howdy, welcome to the store. What can I get for you today?
Do you have any panacea bottles?
Unfortunately, we're sold out at the moment.
But how can that be?
But you know, if I had the right ingredients, I'd be able to fix them up for you.
What would you need to make it?
I'd need 3 ingredients. Eggbear claw, Nia fruit, and Laluria petal. But why do you need a panacea bottle so badly? The kid came by the other day asking about the same exact thing.
We want to heal Halure's tree.
What's that? I've never heard of using a panacea bottle on a tree before.
I mean, I guess it cures status conditions.
Yeah.
What sort of thing is the Nia fruit you mentioned?
That would be the bitter fruit you said was so delicious back in the woods.
So, what's an Eggbear then?
It's an Eggbear.
Sorry, I can't help you there. Monsters are beyond my expertise.
I mean, it's an Eggbear.
If a member of the Hunting Blades were here, they might be able to tell you. They make their living hunting monsters.
So that's why he was in the forest.
What can you tell us about the Laluria petal?
You know the tree in the middle of town, right? It's a petal from that tree. Normally, we use magic resin, but there isn't any around these parts at all.
But the tree is all withered.
I believe the mayor has some Leluria petals. You might try asking him.
Gotcha. We'll come back when we've gotten the ingredients together.
Alright. We've got a plan. Carol?
Come on, Carol. We're going back to the Koi Woods.
What do you mean?
Remember? Prepare to die, Eggbear!
You mean you believe what I said about the panacea bottle?
Are you lying? Well then, we'll have to go with what you've told us.
Yuri. All right, I'll help you out just this once. I'm a very busy person, you know.
It's settled then. The three of us will restore the barrier together.
You're coming too, Estelle?
Well, of course I am.
What about waiting for Flynn?
Wasn't it you who said if you're going to heal something, it should be the tree?
We'll just have to fix the tree before he gets back. Can't wait to see the look on his face.
Alright, I should actually check out... Alright, so we've got a hand axe we can use, and we've got a wood maul we can use. Hold on, I gotta check skills. So yeah, we have backstep. All right. One moment here. I will return in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so, ooh, we got the big turtle thingy. So yeah, we want to head back to the woods. One thing we can do that's a bad idea? Let's check it out. I think this is something we can do. Oh, no, okay. Could have swore we get our ass kicked by a big thingy around here. One thing that's neat is that they didn't have to re-record everything. There were actually some lines from the PS3 version that were recorded for, but weren't used in the original.
I'm gonna do it!
Let's just... Okay. B.
Take this!
The cry of victory! Repeat?
There's going to be 2 party members who were exclusive only to the PS3 version, so we'll be seeing them much later. Alright, we gotta find an Eggbear.
Hey, I've been wondering, how come you guys, and Repeat too, I guess, all have Blastia? Aren't Bodhi Blastia pretty rare? I didn't think many people had them.
You have one too, though.
I belong to a guild. Sometimes we get a chance to get one. And Ruins Gate keeps finding more. That's a guild that excavates Blastia.
There are even guilds that dig up Blastia from ruins?
The Ruins Guild.
If there weren't, then the Empire would control all the Blastia. Normal folks wouldn't get any.
The Empire regulates the ancient Blastia artifacts due to their potential danger. I think that makes sense. If Blastia weren't regulated, anyone could use dangerous magic.
But they've gone way overboard. They have a monopoly.
I don't know about...
So anyway, what's your story? How'd you get yours?
I used to be in the Imperial Knights. This was a going-away present. Repeat got his as a keepsake of his old owner.
A going-away present? Sounds more like you stole it to me. So what about you, Estelle?
I got mine from...
Look at her, she's a noble. They all have these.
I knew you were a noble. Well, at least one of you has some class.
Yeah. Let's go get that Nia fruit.
And then we gotta fight an Eggbear. Eggbears are big and purple.
Do you mind if I scratch behind your ears? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's still too soon for me to pet you. Let's start over by getting to know each other a little better. So then, my name is Estelise. You knew that already, right? Huh? Repeat?
Introducing yourself to an invisible friend?
Oh, I won't give up.
I won't lose!
I really like the moving portraits as well. They're pretty great.
All right, who's next?
Pow Hammer.
Holy power, come to me! First power, we finished them off.
I finished them off.
Void Dog. I still want to get in fights because I want to get skills is the big thing.
Let's work together.
Like, getting experience in levels is real, but I want to be able to have enough experience, like, for skills. That's the... honestly the biggest in my mind. No.
Alright, who's next?
Holy power, come to me.
Take this!
We're done.
Also, now that we're back here, we'll get to see that that Blastia got, blasted.
Next up is the Eggbear Claw.
Are we gonna walk around the woods and look for an Eggbear?
No, we'll never find one that way.
Yeah? What'll we do then?
Hand me a Nia fruit, would you? I'm gonna use it to lure out the Eggbear. The Eggbear has very unusual tastes, you see.
Jeez, you smell horrible.
Me? That smell isn't coming from me!
Please tell us when you're gonna do something like that.
Rip Repeat.
No. Repeat!
Everyone, keep a lookout! An Eggbear could come out any time now! And they're famous for their terrible ferocity!
So then, Captain Carroll, I'm assuming that you're gonna lead the charge against this terribly ferocious monster?
Of course! But I could use a hand from you, Yuri.
I'll help too. Oh, and Repeat also.
Well then, how about we have a bit of a walk around the forest?
Why would a Nia fruit be lying on the ground in the forest? I didn't see a Nia tree nearby.
Oh, that'd be the monsters in the forest. It's how they mark their territory.
Can we really just take it then? I suppose there's no way for us to ask permission.
Yeah, I don't really speak monster. Carol, they don't teach that in your guild, do they?
The hunting blades hunt monsters. We don't need to waste time making friends with them.
That's a shame.
Speaking of monsters, we still see our one in the background there. Are you ready for some Eggbear?
Be on your guard, everyone. It's really ferocious.
Hey, fearless leader. You're not supposed to hide right after saying things like that.
The star always performs the finishing blow. Everybody knows that.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, they're not purple.
That's an Eggbear?
Well, I have to hand it to you, Captain Carroll. Operation Stink Bomb was a smashing success.
Hey, don't go giving my plan weird names.
Stand up straight when you say stuff like that.
Ready for a boss fight?
Sorry
It's the
if
music.
I hurt you.
Alright, so first things first, no. We need to clear house on everything that isn't Eggbear.
You're using too many arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Holy power, come to me.
Out of my way! Azure Edge!
Holy power, come to me.
Cerberus Strike!
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
We kind of got the Eggbear on lockdown.
Cerberus Strike!
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Azure Edge!
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Holy power, come to
Like,
me.
this is so the end goal of all fights is to put the enemy in a corner.
I was too late.
Oh, are you okay?
Holy power, come to me.
Don't be
How close are we?
out of my way!
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Take this!
Holy power, come to me.
Out of my way!
There we go.
You see what I did? That was nothing.
Repeat help too.
Thanks.
Beef.
Hey, I learned something.
Beef.
Carol, come get the claw. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What? Anybody can do that. It just comes right off.
What, you mean like they're equipped?
Here, let me help too.
Yeah, being in manual gives you 25.25 grade per fight.
Estelle, why don't you guard the perimeter?
Right.
You sure it's totally dead, right?
Wow, Captain. If I didn't know you were just goofing around, I'd swear you were really scared.
Pretty good, huh?
Oh my god, that's so fast on that wiggle.
How's the nose, Repeat?
Now all we need is the Halure pedal, right?
Let's go pay the mayor another visit.
Well, oh. So yeah, now we just need to get back to Halure, talk to Mayor into giving us a, Oh, the Eggbear doesn't have a secret mission. I know I mentioned secret missions before. The Eggbear just doesn't have one.
Out of my way! Come to me!
Out of my way!
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I feel power.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Sweet, learn magic
I
card.
just keep getting strong.
So again, learning skills means we have them permanently, and then we're good from there.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
Showing one's true strength through beating up bees in the woods. Yeah, it sounds reasonable.
Oh, man. All right, all right.
I want to do more Fang Strike.
Holy Dragon, come to me! First aid! Come to me!
We're done.
Yeah, we gotta make a lot of monster graves. What's up?
I won't lose.
One for every wolf. Sure, there would be a plot point in a later Tales game.
You want
God,
revenge? Bring
from
it.
memory, that's a really interesting plot beat in a Transformers comic, of all places.
Oh, I feel so powerful!
A garden or of all the people killed by a person. I missed an item out here? I did. Sweet. Alright, anyway, let's get out of here and go get ourselves a pedal.
Yuri Lowell! I know you're here in these woods!
Oh, God.
Turn yourself in like a good boy!
We'll block it out.
You've got to be kidding me. Lou Blanc followed me all the way outside the barrier?
What? Who followed you?
Just some guys from the Imperial Knights.
Yeah, right. The Knights are chasing their own former member. Wait, seriously?
I say, come out now, will you?
Show yourself now, and we'll spare you a pummeling.
Shaking in your boots at mere rumors. And you call yourselves Knights of the Schwan Brigade.
So, what are they after you for? Vandalism? Fraud? Smuggling? Robbery? Murder? Arson?
It's really just for jailbreak. Anyway, let's bolt. There we go.
We can't do that. It'll get in the way of other people passing through.
Who's gonna be passing through? These woods are cursed, remember?
I don't think we've done an arson yet.
Whoa, wait up!
Alright, so back to Halure. And hopefully we can just go ahead and... What about repeats crimes? Ooh. The darkness of night. Alright, so we want to talk to the mayor.
Sir, you wouldn't happen to have any Leluria petals, would you?
Who'd you hear that from? I mean, I do, but... Ah, so that's why you need a petal. The Leluria is one of the 3 flowers that blooms on Halure's tree. The petals are dried for half a year in the shade, and they're very valuable. This is my last petal, but if it'll restore the tree to its old self, then I don't mind giving it to you.
Hey!
Thank you.
All right, now we can make a panacea bottle.
Let's go to the general store.
Ah, you're back. Have you gotten all the ingredients together?
We've got everything.
Eggbear claw, Nia fruit, and Leluria petals. That's everything. All right, let's get this stuff made.
Yes, please.
Yes, it was Dectalon. Very well astute of you. So, synthesis is something I talked about earlier, where we have the ability to combine things together at cost. So, we'll be using this a lot more later. Obviously here it's just, hey, you got all 3 parts, make the Panacea bottle for $10.
There you go. 1 panacea bottle.
Now we'll be able to cleanse the poison. Let's go, quickly.
Oh my god. Mike, I don't know if you're still here, but do you remember the name of the thing in Grace's? The like, what was it? The like the Elith mixer or the shit. You combined all your swords in one big sword.
Whoa, whoa, settle down. You'll drop the bottle if you're not careful.
Oh, I see. Well then, let's go. Prudently.
I think it was maybe Elith mixer. There was a combining thingy in Grace's where you... Huh, no, this is literally just person. I think we can go up here, though. Nope. There's a lot of Critians around in the world. A lot more than I've remembered, to be honest. Alright. So, now I have to figure out how you use a panacea bottle on a tree.
Oh, have you
you made the antidote to cleanse the tree of poison?
Oh, that was the brightest star in the sky. We'll talk more about the brightest star in the sky later, but I didn't realize we saw that more.
I'm good at this sort of thing.
Who, me? Okay then, here goes.
Yeah, just kind of dump it.
Didn't Carol say there was someone he wanted to show the blossoms of Halure to?
I think so. Here's hoping we aren't too late.
Maybe?
The tree is...
Please, great tree of Halure, restore the fallen barrier. Please.
No way! Was the dosage too small? Or maybe this isn't the right way.
We'll have to get another panacea bottle.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible. That was the last of the Luria petals.
But we tried so hard.
Cutscene time.
Please, great tree.
Estelle.
Amazing!
Can this be? Is she using healing arts? It's like a dream. There's no way. And yet...
Yeah, you gotta use a lot of TP for that.
Yay! You're the greatest! Thanks for making the tree of Halure healthy again!
We owe you our gratitude. Thanks to this, our city can live once more.
What did I just...
That was incredible, Estelle. Can you get up?
So yeah, Estelle has, like, super magical powers. Ha!
Flynn's gonna be so surprised to see the flowers blooming. That'll show him.
You and Flynn seem to have such a strange relationship. You are friends, aren't you?
He's just someone I grew up with, that's all.
I mean, Counting Kittens, you are talking about a game where... with Devour, right? Like... I guess they're not as mysterious, but...
Aren't those the people from the castle?
We can't let these people get caught up in this. Let's lay low for a while.
Huh? What did I miss? Where are you guys going?
Blastia.
Halure's flowers sure are beautiful. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, they're even nicer than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, this really makes it feel like our hard work was worth it.
Halure shouldn't worry about monsters attacking, as long as the barrier stays like this.
Halure's tree will keep everyone safe.
One thing I want to do is... I need to turn up movie volume some more. Actually, in Eternia, the mysterious powers go to Reed. Reed has the mysterious, like, Like, Merity has them as well, but Reed is the one who goes through the... Like, Merity only can detect the powers of Fibril. Like, the mysterious, like, powers like that are specifically Reed's. Obviously Colette fits your description of a yeah, we get some treasures, that's cool. A nectar bottle. But yeah, now we have to get out of town because the assassins are sort of here. So leaving is a good idea.
Man, those guys are a pain in the neck.
Wish we could wait here for Flynn to come back.
Who's this Flynn person?
He's an Imperial Knight that Estelle's got a crush on.
What?
I don't have a crush on him.
You don't? Oh, I get it. You two are already a thing then.
No, it's not like that at all.
Well, anyway, we'd best be getting away from the town.
Yes, you're right. We wouldn't want to cause trouble for the villagers.
Do you know where this Flynn guy went off to? You could follow after him.
Didn't they say he'd gone off to the east?
Yes, they did.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad shows up.
Please wait.
Oh, hey, Mayor.
You deserve a reward for restoring our tree. Please stop by at my house.
Oh, please don't mind.
I will be waiting at my house. Please come.
Wait.
A reward? What do you say?
Well, I guess we can't ignore his offer and leave.
I wasn't really sure what I did back there. I don't think I deserve anything.
Let's just stop at the mayor's house. We can still decline his offer there.
Were those the Red Eyes? So you got both the Imperial Knights and those guys after you?
Yeah, I seem to be a big hit with all the weirdos.
And what did you do to get so popular?
Yeah, there's 21 years worth of stuff. Listing everything might take a
Okay,
while.
he is 21.
On second thought, never mind. I don't want to hear it.
Like, I thought he might have been a bit older than that, dog. Alright, hey, bud. So this is the synthesis stuff that I had talked about. So like we can upgrade we can upgrade the wood maul into wood maul +1. We can upgrade the Karkaze into Karkaze +1. But you have to have like the right items for it. So we can do this. We can make the rapier as well. Hold on, I gotta check that item. Karakaze has item thrower on it, so we're just gonna be learning item thrower still. Excuse me. Then we can make like hard mail and iron guard for cheaper, but using item drops. Okay, we're gonna be stuck on that for a little while longer. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually put the rapier on here as well. Like, they share swords as equipment, which I think is pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's go talk to the mayor.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, but unfortunately we need to be leaving very soon.
Are you leaving before that young knight is back?
The situation's changed a bit.
Did something come up?
You could say that.
If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask.
We appreciate the sentiment, but we can't ask you for your help.
I see. Then it's not much, but I'd at least like you to take this.
Who, me? I didn't do anything at all.
But since your friend helped us out so much...
Well then, I'd be happy to...
No, we can't take that.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I can't take that.
But then how will I ever repay you?
Well, how about this? The next time we come into town, set us up with VIP blossom viewing picnic seats.
That's a great idea. I can't wait.
All right then. The next time you're here, I'll put my heart and soul into paying back what you've done for us.
Oh, can I ask you one thing? Have you ever heard of a town called Ospio?
Ospio? Ah, yes. I believe that was the name of the City of Shade.
The City of Shade?
From what I've heard, the town lies between tall mountains, and sunlight rarely reaches its gates. Every now and then, a few quiet folks in cloaks and hoods come to our town to get supplies. But they're quite creepy, to be honest. Our town doesn't deal with them much.
Like, Aspio's like 5 minutes walk
Where's
away.
the town located?
Towards the east, I think. I wish I could tell you the exact location.
You can see it!
Flynn was headed east as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose a city of scholars might have some link to Blastia after all. Thanks. That's all I needed. I'm coming for you, Mortio.
Alright.
This may be a selfish thing to say, but I'm happy this means we're continuing our journey. I haven't known this sort of freedom until now.
So, Carol, what are your plans?
I want to go to the port city and cross over to Tolbekia from there.
So I guess it's goodbye then.
Huh?
Thanks, Carol. It's been fun.
Please take care of yourself.
On second thought, maybe I'll stick with you guys a little while longer.
Why?
You guys would be lost and lonely without me around.
Well, you have come in surprisingly handy, Captain.
Well then, let's all go together.
I love him just calling him Captain.
So, east was it?
Yeah, Flynn went east.
Okay.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad shows up.
Hey, so just who is this Flynn guy anyway? Were you and him seeing each other, Estelle?
What do you mean, seeing each other? Flynn is Yuri's friend.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Two friends going after the same girl? You got a little wild side, don't you, Estelle?
What do you mean, wild side?
No, it's all right. You can keep your secrets.
He's so got the wrong idea.
Oh, Carol. Alright. I think, though, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and stop for the night. We'll go ahead and do Ospio and the ruins past it another day here. I'm going to be streaming this a couple times a week, so don't worry. I'll try to keep these up to date on YouTube as well, so that, like, so people can keep up with these and not feel behind. So, can we put the mustache on the dog? I don't think so. Oh, we can. Never mind. Thank you for the ask. That's pretty damn good. But yeah, so I'll try to keep these updated so that you can all keep up. And I'll be doing these a couple times a week. So, real excited about this. I love this game a lot. As I mentioned, it starts slow. We don't even have half of the cast yet. And, like, the main plot doesn't really get going for a little while, but it's still fun to to go through, and the interactions between the characters are still a lot of fun. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more of this, you can always follow, see when I go live. I'm thinking I'll be doing more of this early next week, Monday or Tuesday, and then Wednesday should be a Magic stream. So, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, if you want to support the channel, you can always subscribe. You get the skull, you get the slime. There's always the Patreon as well. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.